What's up, everybody? It's Beyblade ACT. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be continuing the Act 4 of our tournament, Part 2. Let's begin. Alright, we already have some Beyblades that have moved on. I'm going to start off the next round with a banger. We're going to go Original Wonder Valtryek versus the Gold Wonder Valtryek. Who is superior? We shall find out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. We're already starting off with this, alright? Bet. 1, 2, 3. That was actually very quick. Alright, Gold Wonder Valtryek moves on. And Original Wonder Valtryek is eliminated. Alright, next round, I think I'll do, alright. We have Cyclone Rocktivore versus Jet Wyvern. Hopefully this will be a good matchup. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to choke. Alright, we're in. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Also, we're playing with X rules if you don't know. Solid hits. I mean, it's a stamina type against a defense type, so I mean, it's not really going to do much. Oh, okay. Or not. Rocktivore gets the point, 1-0. Alright, the score is 1-0. Rocktivore is in the lead. Let me cook. We're just chilling. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, hello? Hello? That was Wyvern. That was Wyvern by a hair. 1-1. Alright, the score is 1-1. It is now a tie. I feel like I may have mislaunched that because I did. There we go. Much better. Now we wait. For 20 freaking years. And Rocktivore gets the win, 2-1. He moves on. Next up is the OG rivalry. Victory Valtryek versus Storm Spryzen. Let me get him on. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And that is a mislaunch, so we are not counting it. Alright, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Again. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna count it. Screw it. Even with a mislaunch, Victory Valtryek is still able to move on. 2-0. Alright, next round is a battle of the Turbo Base. We have Turbo Achilles versus Turbo Spryzen. Alright. Let's ready him up. 3. It's a balance type against a balance type. Who is superior? Which Turbo Base is superior? Usually whenever I do this, Achilles usually loses. But I think it might be Achilles this round. Yep. Alright. 1-0. Turbo Achilles is in the lead. Alright, 1-0. Turbo Achilles is in the lead. Oh, crap. The ripcord. It doesn't even matter because Turbo Spryzen still lost. Alright. Turbo Achilles moves on to round 2. Alright, we have another X battle, but it's only one X Bay because the other one's already moved on. We have Red Sword Dran versus Odin. I feel bad doing this, but I have to get it over with. I'm just saying, man. I was about to say, Odin can't catch a break because, like, he almost never moves on. But today, he proves me wrong. Odin finally gets a dub. He moves on to round 2. Alright, next round is a battle of the brothers. We have Revive Phoenix and Dread Hades. Now, these two in the anime were actually very cool. I mean, I didn't really like Hyde. He was kind of annoying. He was just a freaking psycho. But Fi, on the other hand, holy crap. Bro was a straight beast. Fi was a straight beast. I think he has the most... I think he destroyed the most Beyblades in the Burst anime. Alright. Hades is in the lead. 1-0. Okay, so I tried putting the... I'm gonna put the perfect Phoenix armor on. I don't know why. I just want to see some drip. Yeah, as you can see, Phoenix has the perfect... He has the perfect Phoenix armor on right now. And armor's off. Armor's off. The Dread Crush, man. It always works. 1-1. Alright, the score is 1-1. That was a missed launch because that was incredibly weak. And here we go again. Let's bruh. Alright, we're in. It's 1-1, so whoever wins this moves on. Armor's off. I think that was a tie. I'm gonna call that a tie. Alright, we're back. It's still 1-1 because last round was a freaking... Oh my god, I hate this launcher so much. Holy crap. This is so annoying. Give me 1 sec. I gotta turn down my music. Alright, I'm gonna have to redo that because, yeah, because, we had a little technical difficulty issue right there, chat. Alright, we're back. Hurry up and kill someone. That's all I ask for. I want someone out. Armor's off, armor's off. The armor, man. The armor is always coming in clutch. That's the big brain play right there. Phoenix moves on. Alright, next round is gonna be, Spiral Treptune versus Lloyd. I don't know his actual name, so I just call him Lloyd. It's Lloyd from Ninjago. I just like the dragon motif, and it looks like Lloyd's logo in Ninjago. I don't know why it does, but it just does. Also, I got the battle pass. That looks like the battle pass. That's what I'm saying. That shit looks like the battle pass. Come on, baby. Lloyd actually didn't burst. Usually the dual layers are always bursting, like in the first 2 seconds. 1-0, by the way. Alright, it's 1-0. Treptune's in the lead. Solid hits! Solid hits! Ow! A dual layer burst a god layer! Holy crap! Let's go, Lloyd! So that was a tie, so it's still 1-0. I'm actually not gonna cap. I did not see that coming. I really did not see that one coming. Usually the dual layers are always dying. But Lloyd with the freaking... I say that now, and then Lloyd literally just died. Are you... I was glazing you, and then you... bruh. That's crazy. Alright, next round. We have the Black Vice Leopard versus the original Vice Leopard. Which Leopard is superior? I mean, they're the same Beyblade, but just different colors. The same Beyblade, the same combo, just different colors. Which is better, though? It's just literally just the same Beyblade, but different color. So it doesn't even matter who wins or loses. They're not... I don't know. Okay, I think there was contact before, so we just... Now we just wait for 20 years. Alright, 1-0. Original's in the lead. Alright, so Original Leopard is in the lead and it's 1-0. He's waiting. They're waiting for their chance to strike. Leopard did get a good hit in, but it wasn't enough to knock him into the pocket. They both have solid attacks. That was a tie. No points awarded. Alright, Original Vice Leopard is still in the lead. Because the last round was a draw. Bruh. Bubba boy. Somebody win, please. I don't want to be here forever. Alright. 1-1. So whoever wins this one will get the dub and move on to round 2. And we have technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright, we got it. We're fixed. We're good. I think it might be Black Leopard, to be honest. Because Vice Original is low on stamina. And Black Vice Leopard wins it. He moves on to round 2. Alright. Our next round is Original Hercules versus the Recolor Hercules. I didn't show them to the camera because I already got them on the launcher and didn't want to take them off. Jump up, kick back, whip around. Alright. It's a battle of the stamina type, so this is probably going to be very boring. So skip if you want to. You can skip it if you want to. Alright, 1-0. Original Hercules is in the lead. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be probably Original. I don't know. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yep, it is. Okay. Yep, called it. Original Hercules moves on. Next round, we have Blast Genius versus Orb Engard. I don't know who's gonna win it. It's probably gonna be Orb. That was a terrible launch. I don't know what the heck that was. Technical difficulties. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Much better. It's a defense type against a defense type, so. Who's gonna get it? Loki, Blast Genius's gimmick kinda sucks. Because in the anime, it was like you couldn't even touch it once the layer raised. But you can still hit it here. Like, bro, what's the purpose of it if you... Alright, 1-0. Orb is in the lead. Alright, 1-0. Orb is in the lead. And then we go back. What the heck was that? What? Alright, since there was a mislaunch there, Orb is still in the lead. It's still 1-0. There we go. That was Bad Romance, by the way. I don't listen to it, I just know the song. Orb gets another point. 2-0, Orb moves on. Alright, next round. It's a battle of the Achilles. We have Zeal Achilles versus Infinite Achilles. I don't know who's gonna win this. I'm not gonna cap. Now, Infinite Achilles is taller because it is a Hasbro Speedstorm. I think that's the one. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah. We're gonna be... Alright, 1-0. Zeal's in the lead. Alright, Zeal's in the lead. It's 1-0. That was very easy. Zeal Achilles moves on with a 2-0. Okay, so we're going to do some Hyperspear battles. And I don't want to have to be using the Pro Series Stadium. We have Ace Dragon Green versus Bushin Ashindra Red. The reason that I don't use the Hyperspear Stadium, I mean the Pro Series Stadium, is because it's just annoying to do. It's just annoying. Very annoying to do. I'm going to be using the Quad Strike Stadium for these. Did someone die already? I don't want to be here forever. I feel like the Hypersphere Beyblades do really well in the Quad Strike Stadium, and that was a tie. We're gonna be here forever. Woohoo! All right, we're back. Still 0-0. All right, Ashindra 1-0. All right, scores 1-0. Ashindra is in the lead. Yo, I don't want to be here forever. I'm gonna just count it. Screw it. Ashindra moves on. Ace Dragon's eliminated. Alright, we have a battle of the dragons. Golden Judgment Dragon versus Glyph Dragon. So let us get these in, and we shall get the battle underway. That was incredibly quick. That was very quick. Alright. I guess that Glyph moves on and Golden Judgment is eliminated. Alright, another Hypersphere battle. Lord Spryzen versus Sword Valtryek. We have but the problem is that Lord doesn't have a Hypersphere driver. So L. Pretty sure we all know who this is gonna go to. Oh no. It's gonna be one of these days, ain't it? It's gonna be one of these battles, ain't it? Woohoo. We're gonna be here for 20 hours. Yay. Alright, we're back. Still 0-0. Last round with a tie. That was Sword Valtryek. That was Sword Valtryek, because Spryzen burst a second before Valtryek did. So that goes to Sword Valtryek. Sword Valtryek moves on to round 2. Lord Spryzen is eliminated. We have another battle of the Bellfires. Destined Bellfire versus White Destruction Bellfire. Let's do this. Again. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, joy. We got one of these, ain't it? Every time, man. Alright, the score is still 0-0. Alright. Someone die, please. Alright, White Destruction Bellfire moves on, and Destin is eliminated. Alright, we have one more Hypersphere match, and it is Rooter versus Judgment Joker. Let's get this over with so I don't have to use the stadium anymore. Even though I like it. Damn, Daniel! Alright, Joker moves on. Alright, we have another rivalry battle. We have World Spryzen versus the God, Raid Luinor. This is gonna go, I don't know how this is gonna go. I feel like Raid's gonna get it. I'm not positive though. Spryzen and Raid. It's a left spin. Spryzen is in left spin mode. So I wanted to make it equal. I think that is going to be a draw. Alright, so that was a draw, so it's still 0-0. Oh, okay. 1-0. Spryzen is now in the lead. Alright, Spryzen's in the lead. It's 1-0. Solid hits, solid hits. Oh. World Spryzen gets the win. 2-0. Spryzen moves on. Alright, next round is going to be one of my favorite evolution battles. Spriggan Requiem, Strike Valtryek. one of the most god battles in the Beyblade anime. Alright, 0-0, still tie. Alright, last round was a tie, so we're gonna go again. Alright, we have solid hits from Spryzen. Reboot's gonna kick in. Yep, there it is. Solid hits from everyone. I swear to God, this is a tie. That was Valtryek. That was Valtryek, y'all. That was Valtryek. Alright, so it's 1-0. Valkyrie is in the lead. Alright. Solid hits, solid hits. Reboot driver activated. Reboots in Genesis reboots in play. That was Spryzen. So that means it is 1-1. Whoever wins this moves on to round 2. Also, I just checked the remaining Beyblades. We have only 5 remaining. So that means I'm gonna have to bring one back from the dead. So I'm gonna choose that, and then I'll let you know. I'll show you in the battle. Reboot kicked in. Someone just die, please. That was Spryzen. That was Spryzen. Spryzen moves on. You're eliminated, Valtryek. Bye. Okay, so the 6th Beyblade I have. So that means Bellfire. It's Fake Destruction Bellfire versus Divine Bellfire again. So I brought Divine back from the dead to make it even. He's probably just going to go back into the dead because the bearing drift driver sucks so bad. The bearing drift, bro, it sucks. It literally, it's booty water. See, look at that! Look at that! Like, bruh, why would you make that driver so bad? Like, I don't understand. I actually don't. Alright, so it's 1-0. Destruction's in the lead because the bearing drift driver freaking sucks, bro. What the hell? Like, bro, what is that? What is that? Destruction moves on. Holy crap, bro. Alright, next round. We have a battle of the Valtryeks. Brave Valtryek versus Ultimate Valtryek. I'm gonna take off the attack attachment. So Valtryek doesn't. So Ultimate does not go haywire. It probably will regardless. I don't know. Alright, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That was probably a terrible launch, but I'm gonna count it. And it don't even matter! Brave Valtryek gets the win. 2-0. You move on. Ultimate's eliminated. Final round. Final battle of round 1. We have Curse Devilos and Title Pandora. Let's begin so I can get this done. (1-0). Pandora is in the lead with a 1-0. Let's get this over with so I can get back to what I was doing with my memes. Even though that was a snipe, I'm going to count it. Curse Devilos with a 2-1. He moves on. GG. This is everybody who has moved on from round 1. Who will win? Stay tuned to find out. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to upload part 3 hopefully tomorrow. If I can't, yeah, deal with it. Bye.